Hello, this is help for your stoichiometry, solution stoichiometry homework, questions 3 and 4. How many grams of magnesium hydroxide will precipitate if the following reaction occurs with 30 mLs of 0.260 molar potassium hydroxide? So first thing you need to do is recognize what you're converting to and from. You need to be able to balance your reaction, and then from there, convert your numbers. So let's balance this first. Magnesium and potassium are both 1 and 1 and 1. So I have 2 nitrates. So I'm going to put a 2 over here, because I have 2 Ks. I have 2 OHs. Here I have 2 OHs. So it's 1 and then 1. 1, 2, 2, 1. Whenever you're doing your stoichiometry and you're using molarities, you have to make sure that your volumes are going to be in liters. I'll first convert this to milliliters to liters. So this is going to be 3, so 0.0300 liters. So I'm going to use this, plug this in over here, 0.0300 liters. KOH over 1. In the end, I want to get to grams of magnesium hydroxide, MgOH2. So notice how this is grouped, the 30 milliliters is grouped with this molarity. So I'm going to use this molarity over here. So this is going to be 0.260 moles of KOH. Over 1 liter of KOH. I want to convert this moles of KOH to grams of magnesium hydroxide because that's my end game. However, I need to get out of moles of KOH, and I'm going to use my mole to mole ratio to do that. So the units from here are going to be automatically put here on the bottom, and I can convert this to moles of MgOH2. So the moles of KOH is 2 and then 1 for MgOH2, and that comes from the balanced equation above, and that's the coefficient. So that means in 1 mole of MgOH2, it is my molar mass of that, it's the grams, and I would get that from the periodic table. I'll do my math. I'll multiply across 0.0300 times 0.26 times 58.316. It's going to be 0.454 something divided by 2. I'm going to divide this by 2. I'll end up with 0.227. I have 3 sig figs here. Grams of MgOH2. If 25 mLs of 0.350 molar NaOH are used, how many grams of copper 2 hydroxide will precipitate or form? So this is going to be volume of liters of NaOH, 2 grams of copper 2 hydroxide. Let me balance first. 2 NaOH. Here I have 2 OHs, so I'm going to put 1 in the front here, because I already have 2 on that part. 1 copper, and then 1. So it's 2, 1, 1, 1. So I'm going to start off with my volume. Remember that my milliliters should be in liters, so this will become 0.0250 liters of NaOH. Convert this over to grams eventually. Grams of copper 2 hydroxide. So I know that if I'm going to be, the reason why I put this 1 mole already is because I know that I'm dealing with grams. That means I'm going to have to use a molar mass at some point. So I'm going to reuse this. I'm going to reuse that. I'm going to plug this in here. So it's going to be 0.350 moles of NaOH per 1 liter of NaOH. So I'm going to now take this unit of moles of NaOH and I'm going to convert this to moles of CuOH2, and this is my mole to mole ratio. So I'm going to take this number here, and my NaOH, I'm going to take that number and put that there. So next, I'm converting my moles of copper to hydroxide to grams. So that means in 1 mole of copper 2 hydroxide, it is the molar mass of that. It's going to be 97.566. Looks like my denominator is going to be 2. My numerator is 0.0250 times 0.35 times 97.566. Cool. I'll end up with 0.853 something, 7, whatever. Divide all that by 2. I will end up with 0.4268. But I'm trying to have 3 sig figs, so this would become 0.427 grams of copper to hydroxide. All right, so if you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks.